Just, wow. I've been working for a good hour on getting my computer to work. Just to have coffee. I've gone through an entire cup of coffee just trying to go through this computer issues. But anyway, welcome to Coffee with Blaine. This is Coffee and I am Blaine. Hopefully this is streaming properly. I don't know. I had to get on and end it already because of issues. Hi, Jesse. I think I am here too, though I'm not sure after this long debacle. Scott, good morning. Welcome to Lunch with Blaine. So this whole device here, this is my computer hub. Joe, what's up? Good morning. It's got my dual screen HDMI inputs, all my USBs, Ethernet, SD card reader, the whole nine. This thing just took a complete crap on me, so it's a fancy brick now. Yay. Underground Roots shirt. Of course. It's a dope shirt. It's one of my favorites, actually. Yeah, so I had to replace it and redo everything. But every time I hooked up the new USB hub, well, it's not new. I just grabbed it. I stole it from Christy's computer. Temporarily. I couldn't have both. I either had audio and no hub or hub and no audio because my interface runs a USB-C port as well. And then when I finally got everything hooked up and running, then Restream crapped out because of all the confusion as to the audio input sources. And then I think when I logged out of Restream to restart the computer, it just kept the live stream going. So some of you may have been having this weird empty silence for a few minutes. But I don't know. It's it may be time for a new computer. And I have a feeling that this stream is having some issues as well. Can you guys hear me at all? Can you guys see me at all? If you can, throw something down in the comments. I may have to restart again. I may have to just give up. But if you guys can hear me and see me okay, then we can keep going. That's gonna be the kicker. I can hear you and see you. Okay. And then it's just you and me, Jesse. Sound and picture great on YouTube. But just you and me and you, Joe and Jesse. We're going to kick it. We're going to make it happen. Yeah. As I sniffle my way through this, I had a cold. The cold's been over. Still sniffling. I'm guessing I also have allergies. So I don't know. I don't know at this point anymore what it is. That's okay. We're going to keep rocking. We're going to move on to some good news. Some good news is I'm getting a lot of stuff in the studio revamped and redialed in since I've been back. I think we talked about the upgraded reptile enclosure last time. That is true, Jesse. That is true. I'm going to have to get airway surgery at some point. Yeah, so what did I do? I reset up this little area for tracking. Wonder if I can add the second camera. We'll see if this screws everything up. We're going to add the USB camera here. We're going to add it in here. We're going to switch this to that. And yeah, that kind of works. There's my coffee. Hi, coffee. Hi, Blaine. Anyway, down here, I removed the cabinet that was down here and set everything up basically on the floor. We have my amp. We have my cab clone, which allows my amp to go right in my computer. A couple DI boxes. I moved my printer over here. It's hiding behind there. But then down here, I added a little pedal board so that I can run through. I can run through all of my effects, multiple effects at a time while I'm tracking guitar, which actually came in really, really handy. Because I was up till like 3 a.m. tracking some new Island Asylum tracks. And I thought it was going to be a simple affair. And I was just going to be like, okay, I have the heavy 7-string to lay. I want to double that. And then lay a skank guitar. But then I ended up triple tracking the heavy thing. And it's not like triple tracking, like playing the same thing 3 times. I played variations of the same thing in different octaves. And then in the chorus, I like spread everything out. So one was covering the lows and the mids and then the highs. Then I ended up adding this crazy whammy lead part after that, and then I ended up adding a dirty lead wop texture in the chorus, I guess. And super stoked for it, actually. I think it's done. I just got to go through and edit. So that's one down. That's been my goal since I got back, is to get the studio up and running and to get through these projects. And not just get through them, but like really lay down good stuff. You know what I mean? And good quality audio recording. So I'm excited. Paul, good morning. Allison, what's up? Jesse, how you doing? Other Jesse. So many Jessies, which is awesome. It must be an awesome name for awesome people. My Lottie has Island Asylum stickers on her food bus toy. Food bus toy. I've never heard that combination of words before. That's awesome. But yeah, so I'm excited for that. And the pedal board, where I was going with that, really, really helped out. And having my Helix right down here too really helped out as well, because everything is kind of together, if that makes sense. So I just move one plug. Ideally, when I upgrade my interface, I can get by with not having to move any plugs, because everything can be in its own dedicated channel, which I'll be super happy for. But that's $3,000 later. $3,000 later. Yeah, but I can bend over and move one cable. Yeah, I can do it. But yeah, so I did that, and I'm excited for that. Yeah, what do you guys want to talk about? What do you want to dive into? I can keep talking about my studio plans. So I finished this one Island Asylum tune. I have another Island Asylum tune, 2 other Island Asylum tunes to go. Once I send this one out, knock those out. I started a new Doa's Daydream track idea. I spent an entire night, another 3 a.m. night, putting down the basics of the tracks for that tune, which I'm excited for. Diving into a Rebecca Arscott tune, We got one Doa track almost done in the mixing and mastering process. We got one Rebecca track that is being mixed currently. And yeah, once I get through these, I can dive into my own stuff. I keep saying that, but this time I mean it. Allison, what's up next for you? Any new tour dates? Maybe another trip to Ventura. I got a couple months of just this, basically. So I'm planning on taking advantage. I have a new goal / obsession for instrument wise. So be expecting a new studio edition, which I'm really excited about. And other than that, just finishing up these projects, hitting the gym. I've been hitting the gym, which is good. I'm excited. Lauren, good morning. Maddie and I have been street teaming for Island Asylum, and it's been fun spreading the word on the West Coast. You're doing a great job because he's been noticing an uptick in streams. So, congrats. Paul got 2 free coffees at Dutch Brothers this morning. I ordered a coffee, and the guy was in a good mood because I'm moving and comped it, and then made it slightly wrong, and then made another. So he gave them both to me. Nice, Paul. Cheers to that. Oh yeah. Love that. Lizzie, good morning. Good morning. Daniel, good morning. Joe, banjo, Blaine. I have a banjo, Joe. Did you not know that? I have a banjo. It's in the closet back there. It's a really nice one. An anonymous fan sent it to me, and it's like really freaking nice. It is not a French horn, Jesse. It is not a wind instrument, and it is super specific in the way that I'm gonna use it. But yeah, it's noon here. Yeah, is it noon here? Yeah, after my hour of trying to get the computer to work, it's noon. Yay. But yeah, I'm gonna be excited to dive into that. Once I get off of here, I'm gonna dive into some trumpet practice, and then some guitar practice, and then dive into these projects. A lot of diving. I need to go to the water store. My water is low. I'm going to hit the car wash because it's right by the water store, and I have a monthly pass. So awesome expense that I have is a monthly car wash pass. And then every week when I go to the water store, I just wash my car. And they use mostly recycled water, so that's awesome. Yep, that's my day. It's boring. That's for damn sure. But it is what it is, you know. Just another boring day. I got to get dog food today, so yay. So where are we at on the driving scale? We got to go to the water store. We got to hit the car wash. We got to hit the dog food place. And there's something else, too. I'm forgetting something. But, yeah. What do you guys want to talk about? Do you guys have questions? Do you guys have anything interesting to talk about? Because that's part of the reason that I haven't really been on. I've been kind of off social media, if you haven't noticed, since I've gotten home. Because I'm trying to get all this other stuff in order. Excuse me. A guest. That would be fun. Yeah. Yeah, I have some time now. I dig that. Matt, how's the trumpet chops building? Pretty good, honestly. I was feeling really good all through tour. I felt really good at Reggae Rise Up playing, and I'm hoping that this summer is going to see a lot of improvement. Honestly, yeah, it is, Joe. It's hard for me because I spend so much time on the socials trying to document the things that I'm doing that it leaves less time to do the things that I need to do. It's that balance. And Instagram stopped paying for reels, which is a good and a bad thing. A bad thing in the fact that, Instagram stopped paying me to put out that content. So there's way less incentive to do that. But a good thing in the fact that, like, I'm not struggling to put out, video content daily. Now I can put out, picture content, vary the content, and not be so stressed to post as much. Counting the bruises from Punk in the Park and sorting laundry. I got to meet Wee Man again and a few of the Jackass guys. That was fun. Nice, Allison. Sounds like a good weekend. Heather, good morning. There's a lot of adventures, that's for sure. I am super blessed in my life's journey. But it's easy to forget that when your computer doesn't work. I need to up my game. Maybe I should upgrade the computer and the interface and all of it. Oh God, that's the struggle. My computer is a 2019, so it is starting to show its age. I think it's still an Intel processor rather than the M1 chip. Christian, good morning. What's up, bro? Coming up on 3 years of having coffee with me, right? It is a struggle, Matt, especially since I derive a 2/3 of my income from my computer. That's it is a struggle because every day that it's down is a potential for lost income. And if I have lost income, it makes it harder and harder to purchase a new one, obviously. Yeah, it's just the technology thing and the compatibility thing. I like to have good equipment, solid equipment, and for the most part, it's been solid. Don't get me wrong. My interface has been solid. My computer's been solid. The gear I have is quality. It's just been run through the ringer, as they say. Though the one thing that's not necessarily the top-notch quality stuff is the hub. So I might need to get a better hub. But yeah, all the instruments are great quality. The my effects and stuff like that are great quality. My snakes are great quality. Favorite mixers for recording audio. Favorite mixers. DAWs, digital audio workstations. I'm guessing that's what you mean. What you record, like the program you use on the computer. I use Logic personally, because for the price, it is incredible. I have a couple friends who use, I think it's Studio One. I think it's by Personas, and they really love it. I also have Ableton Live, which is great as well, but it's more geared for live performance. But I know guys who do both use Ableton a lot. And then you have Pro Tools, which is incredible as well. Any of those are high quality, professional grade recording programs. Yeah, so if you have a Mac, Logic's probably the easiest to come by for the best amount of money. Plus, they're not on subscription model yet, which is incredible because paying $20 a month for Pro Tools is not worth it if you're not using it consistently. That's the thing. That's the tough thing with subscription models is unless you're using the software consistently, then you're just paying for the software. So in 10 months, I will have paid as much, probably 14 months. I would be paying as much for Pro Tools as I paid completely for Logic. And if I'm not using it every month, I'm just basically flushing money down the drain. And say I've had Logic for, 4, 5, 6, 7 years. If I would have been paying monthly for that, fucking insane. Now that I say that, they'll probably switch over to subscription model. What's your question, Matt? Joe, disregard the prior comment. I've sausage thumb. All good, man. How do I feel about envelope filters? I have an envelope filter right here. I have the Keeley Neutrino. I love it. I love that Mutron sound. I'm really big fan of the 70s era Grateful Dead, Terrapin Station. If you guys haven't heard that album, it's definitely worth a listen. It's my recommendation. And a lot of my favorite 311 tunes feature that envelope filter sound. Tim Mahoney is also a Grateful Dead fan and incorporates a lot of those tones into 311 tunes, which is a nice blend. Things like Amber and like Stealing Happy Hour, things like that. DK, good morning. Mike, good morning. And using those with wind instruments. No, I haven't. I know Chris was using like a 4 or 8 stage phaser with his sax. And having a lot of fun with it. But him and Andrew have been going horn effect free lately, and then getting dubbed at front of house. But I mean, if you can get the sound to work out well, you have to set the gain. It's all about getting that gain set right. You can probably almost get like a plunger mute effect on it if you do it right. DK. Yeah. But, yeah, that's me personally. I like to add and play around with different sounds and soundscapes. So any effect is fair game on any instrument, provided it does something cool and it's in the right context. You guys are all sweet up in the comments. Yeah. What else you guys want to chat about? I don't have a lot of time, but I wanted to get on here and converse with you guys and hang out for a bit. I need to dive into editing this tune and running my multiple 3 errands. Super important. Yeah. When are you coming back to Texas? I have no idea. We don't go back out again until the summer, and the cities haven't been finalized. It's just a 2-week thing, so we're not going to be able to hit a lot of places, but what is that, like 10 or 11 shows probably. So hopefully it spreads out a bit, but I'm not sure. I think it's mainly West Coast. All right. You guys, I'm guessing, are getting off your lunch breaks, getting back to work. You have to be in quiet mode. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let you guys go. And hopefully tomorrow we can get together earlier with my computer not screwing up. We saw Joe Samba and Pepper last Thursday. Someone pointed out Joe Samba is lefty and plays his guitar upside down. That's dope. I used to have a regular guitar that was a lefty that I reversed and strung upside down. It's like a Strat style. I really miss that guitar. I had that in my early mid-20s. It was my favorite for a while. Swapped out all the pickups. It was a Squire, but back when they were made in Mexico, which is now the Fender Made in Mexico series. Yeah. Yes, earlier, please. Sorry. Bassist from Suicidal Tendencies and Metallica, Robert Tullio's son, now plays for Suicidal. Oh, that's dope. I didn't know his kid played for that. It's just generational. Sometimes these bands, I think, we're getting to the point where there's going to be a lot of family legacy going on. I'll get back to San Antonio as soon as possible. Definitely. Check my mail. I will check my mail, sir. I will do that. You guys have a bitchan, as Allison is eloquently putting it, day. Thank you guys for hanging out and chatting with me. I miss you guys. It's nice to chat with you again. So hopefully now that things are working, studio's in order, we can do more of this. Love and appreciate you guys. Thank you so much.